War? What war? Is there a war going on? Or, dude, what even is going on in the world? It's just kind of crazy, dude. Like, I'm scrolling on X, on Elon Musk's app, and I have no idea what's going on, dude. None. None. All I see are these, look smaxers on the internet picking up chicks all the time. Partying like it's, 1999. Man, they really are though. Like, they must be going through that what is it? The growing up crisis that a lot of people have when they're around like 20 or 21, because you're kind of not a kid anymore, but you're not fully an adult, and it's not going to be that much longer until they're 25, 26, and they're a little older and they got life issues going. So yeah, you definitely gotta party when you're young. I mean, and if you didn't party when you're young, I'm sure, even if you're a little older, I'm sure you might be like more tired after a night of drinking, but if you really want to live it up and you never got a chance to because of COVID or something, well, this is your sign to go do that. And I'm not going to do it because I already lived that life. And probably one more mistake I make, and I'm completely and utterly screwed. So that's also part of reality, and that's okay. I can deal with that, I just can't control myself around liquor and girls and party favors. So that's just the way life goes. But if I had to really go out there and live life again when I'm older, and maybe I'm down on my luck and stuff doesn't even matter anymore, that's always an option. That's always an option too. But I have no idea what's going on in the world anymore. Like, I'm getting older, and some of the things that the youth is interested in, they're not interested in, some of our stuff that we had growing up, which is cool, You don't gotta like different things, and if you're looking at like the older generation and they're a bunch of screw ups like mine, not all of us, but like a bunch of screw ups like mine, maybe they go the looks maxing route instead of the, the peace, love, hippie route, smoking weed and doing psychedelics and whatnot. Because definitely the hippies have been known to get taken advantage of by superficial people and, rich people using their money to, kind of flex what they want, get whatever car they want, get whatever woman they want. I mean, try to at least with the money. But at the end of the day, they still realize that people don't really fuck with them. They don't really like them. They're mostly just using them. And if you can live with that, that's cool. And I'm not talking about the looks maxers. Like, I actually do think some of those guys are like cool people, and maybe they're out partying and, you know, doing wild stuff and making mistakes in different ways, but they're also pretty young, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on them. Like, why would I? You know, I don't get the whole looks maxing thing, but I know for sure, if I ever got into a bad situation, I would definitely take care of my looks, because some people will help me out because I just look, you know, like someone that they could be around, like a job or, you know, anything. And I've definitely gotten away with a lot of stuff in my life, acting however I want, making jokes that other people might not think are funny. But, you know, they just don't really say anything to me. Because that's just me. But if I was like, you know, shorter, or, you know, I had a lazy eye or something, they'd be like, what is this dude talking about? Shut up. That's just my whole 2 cents on the whole thing.